Now this brings us to this very important discussion. Some people say, tomorrow I have an exam. I'm taking the bar exam. I'm taking a very long exam. It's a very important exam. So I need to be fully alert. I need to drink my coffee. I need to eat well before the exam. And it's going to take 5-6 hours. I cannot fast. If I fast, this will impact my exam. So can I break my fast? Let's examine the steps here we need to take to address this scenario. Number one, can you reschedule the exam without any difficulty or serious consequences? If you can, try. Go to your school, go to that institution, tell them this is the month of Ramadan, I am fasting during the day, it's difficult for me to take the exam. See if they're willing to accommodate you. That's the first step, try. Show Allah that you care about His laws and you're trying. Sometimes it works, sometimes it may not work. That's the first step. See if you can reschedule for after the month of Ramadan. The second step here, my dear brothers and sisters, sleep well before the exam. You know, if you have time till 5 a.m., let's say your exam starts at 8 a.m., try to have your coffee at 4:30. For some people, that still has an impact. If that's something that works for you, do so. Let's say that doesn't work for you. The exam is 8 hours, you need to drink coffee during the exam to stay focused. Are you allowed to break your fast? No, not yet. There are still other steps that you have to take. The other step that you can take in this scenario is to travel. Travel, my dear brothers and sisters. At 6 a.m., travel, go about half an hour away from your city limits, and then break your fast while you're traveling, and then come back. If you do so, you're not committing a sin. But if you just stay in your town and you break your fast, that is sinful. You have to pay a kafara because you deliberately broke your fast, my dear brothers and sisters. And we're not allowed to do that. If you're sick, you can break your fast. But just to stay focused on an exam, that's not a legitimate excuse. So you can travel. And these days, it's very easy to travel. So use this as a solution. If you really have to go to that exam, and there's no way that you can stay focused, and there's no way you're going to pass that exam unless you break your fast, then travel. An hour or two before the exam, go and travel and break your fast, and then come back to take your exam. The other recommendation that I have here, my dear brothers and sisters, have tawakkul on Allah. Allah will help you. Allah will see you're His servant, and you're fasting, and you're going through this difficulty. Do not underestimate the blessings Allah gives you when you obey Him, my dear brothers and sisters. I myself, I can attest to that. You know, starting about 7-8 years ago, or actually 10 years ago, when the month of Ramadan started to shift from the fall into the summer months, the days became longer and longer. So many mosques and programs, they started having their lecture before iftar. And you know, we as scholars and speakers, we have to speak sometimes after 17 hours of fasting or 16 hours of fasting. In the last few years, it has been very common, you know, for me and many other speakers and scholars. Let's say adhan is at 9 p.m. We give our lecture at 8 p.m., 8:15. Now, this is after 16 hours of fasting. Believe me, it's very challenging. That first year, I was not sure what to do. Should I stay the full 10 days in that city that I'm visiting and fast? Should I travel a week later after that so I'm considered a traveler, so I can give my lecture and I can concentrate and then later on make it up? You know, I was thinking with myself. But then I said, have tawakkul on Allah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sees what you're going through. Let Him help you. And my dear brothers and sisters, Allah helps, believe me. It's not easy after 17 hours, towards the end of the day. You have not eaten anything for 17 hours. You cannot drink anything. And you have to give a 45-minute lecture, a 30-minute lecture. There's a lot of memorization that you have to do. You have to concentrate. So Allah does help you. I thought it would be very difficult, but then I saw that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala puts blessings in your work, in your effort, and He does help you through it. So my dear brothers and sisters, have tawakkul on Allah. Go to that exam and say, oh Allah, you compensate me, and see how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to help you. Now, assuming you cannot travel, assuming that you have to go to this exam, and this exam is going to determine your fate. If you fail this exam, that's it. It's over for you. There's no opportunity. It's very difficult to really conceive of a scenario like that, but we're just talking about it theoretically. Your life is going to be shattered, destroyed. You're not going to get a job, and you will put yourself and your family in unbearable hardship. And the only way to avoid that hardship is to break your fast and go to that exam. And you cannot reschedule it. There's nothing you can do about it. In this very rare example, okay, scholars say if keeping the fast is going to put you in unbearable difficulty and hardship, fine. Break your fast, and then after the month of Ramadan, you can make it up. But with all these solutions and alternatives, my dear brothers and sisters, it should not reach this point.